resist those temptations, no matter the money or the resources put before us. I will also want to urge all the youths to use active non-violence, where love and respect should be one of our key pillars. And also, I would like to urge all the youths to embrace each other, no matter your region, being you are Christian or a Muslim. Let us be one, knowing that the future is for us, and this country, it was not built by a day, and we should try to protect it for the best interest of our country. So let us love one another. Asante sana.
I am Sister Rosaria Kateulechewe, belonging to the family of the Franciscan Missionary Sisters of Assisi. Our congregation is international. So for me, I've come from Zambia. I've come to work here in Kenya. And what the message I would like to share with you, my fellow Christians, more especially about what is going on in our country. What I need to share with you is terrorism is there and it's a reality, and we have witnessed a lot of things which have been happening. But as Christians, of course, we need to see and to accept and know and find a way of how we are going to tackle this problem. And also, as a Franciscan, we have a very big duty which our Father Francis left to us, and we know especially the time he left the prayer of peace, that Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. That all of us, we have the duty to go out and try to promote this peace and the dialogue among our brothers and sisters, and more especially the Muslims. And being in the formation house, I would also encourage, especially the formation program, that we can try to insert in this type of program so that the young people who are coming to join us, that from the beginning, that they will be able to become aware of what they need to do in order to become part of the people who are trying to promote this peace between our brothers and sisters. Those are the Muslims and also the Christians. So I'm very happy that I had this chance of attending the forum, which was organized by the Franciscan family, that I can be one of those people who have to go out and try to promote this peace, love among the other religions, and more especially our Muslims. So I'm so grateful to the Lord that He gave me this chance, and we'll keep on praying for our country, Kenya, so that we can try to live in peace with our brothers and sisters, and then one day that all of us will be able to enjoy whatever the Lord has called us to go and enjoy the eternal glory which He has prepared for each one of us, that is the Christians and the Muslims.
Peace and goodness. My name is Brother Peter Waweru. I'm a Franciscan Capuchin, and I work with the Damietta Peace Initiative. This is an organization, a Franciscan organization, that mainly deals with the peace in the grassroots. We train people on the values of peace, non-violence, mutual respect, interreligious dialogue, and the care of creation. Concerning this violence activities that we have experienced in Kenya, we'd like to appeal to our Christian brothers and sisters not to retaliate, but always to remember what Jesus would have done if he was in the situation. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Besides, we are called to dialogue with these different faith-based groups and religions, that we appreciate the one God who created us, and we appreciate also that we also are children of the same Father. So we appeal to all the Christians not to take an eye for an eye, but to practice their faith as they know and as they believe. To practice their faith in witness and testimony. We also appeal to our Franciscan brothers and sisters, wherever they are, to work for peace, dialogue, and interreligious reconciliation. May God bless you.
My name's Sister Cecilia Jerry, a little sister of St. Francis of Assisi. Currently, I'm the regional superior of the Little Sisters east of the Rift Valley region. As a religious and as Franciscan, I want to say that this issue of radicalization, terrorism, fundamentalism is a reality in our country, and it's also a global issue. My message to all Christians is that though we are hurt, we have pain, we feel terrorized, I personally feel we need to follow the teaching of Christ. We need to forgive these people. Even Jesus said to those who persecuted him, Father, forgive them. They do not know what they are doing. Jesus himself loved his enemies. We have to follow his example. He says his commandment to all of us is to love. In Matthew chapter 5, the Beatitudes and that follow their Beatitude, Jesus calls every Christian to love, even love your enemies. Do good to those who do you wrong. Personally, I feel that as Christians, we need to witness to our Christian faith by living out the values and the attitudes of Jesus, our greatest teacher to suffering and pain. And for all Franciscans, I would say to you, this is a challenge for us that we need to stand up, to reach out like Francis, who reached out to all people with no discrimination. We cannot sit back and watch. We have to be in solidarity with the people who suffer. We need to reach out to our families, to the youth, and empower them with the values that will enable them to live empowered lives so that they are good citizens of this country. So my prayer is that we be like Francis, reaching out to the poor and marginalized, to those in pain with compassion and love. Thank you. So as Christians and as Franciscans, I feel we have a call to intensify our evangelization. For example, going to the roots in the family. Long time ago, parents passed values that enabled people to grow with dignity. But these days, families are busy with their careers, and somehow children are left to the care of maids. They have very little time to help them live good lives. So I think we need to have programs for family life, teach the parents to be responsible and help the children grow in the Christian way and be responsible citizens of our country. Also, a ministry to the youth, because these are our leaders, these are the groups that are targeted, so we need to help them to understand their role as young people in order to be responsible citizens in the future. So in our schools, in our medical units, everywhere we go, we need to pass on these values to our young people. With this, thank you very much, and may God bless all our efforts. Thank you.
I'm Sister Veronica, Franciscan Sisters of the Heart of Jesus. And I am very happy for the team which have organized this program of interdialogue. And I feel it's our duty as Franciscan, since we are a big family, we see how we can participate in dialoguing with our brothers and sisters, and especially where we are working, where we are living, so that we can embrace the spirit of Saint Francis as he did to our brothers in Sultan. I hope and I believe that through the Holy Spirit, and being ready to embrace this, it's possible. And I'm praying for my brothers and sisters, my fellow Franciscans, to be ready to respond to the needs of the world of today.
Thank you for this opportunity, and I am hereby to share with my fellow youths about the religious extremism and radicalism. Well, as a youth, we are the most vulnerable generation, and anything negative, it is normally being landed on us. It is being propagated on the young generation. And as young youths, as young people, what we need to be aware of is that we are the leaders of tomorrow. We are the generations of tomorrow. We are the ones to build the nation, the future generation. And we need to realize that we are free beings, and we should reject any form of being used as a means to perpetuate evil culture, or what we call violence against human rights or human life. First and foremost, the key thing we need to know as youth is that human life is sacred, and we need to respect human life. Furthermore, as Franciscans, we know that we are lovers of nature, and if we are lovers of nature, everything is a brother, everything is a sister. So we need to come out prophetically and voice out this, and refuse to be used as means in any kind of institution, maybe Al-Shabaab, Boko Haram, Mugiki, call it, name it. We need to be careful about this, and we need not to accept any kind of, we don't need to welcome anything which is being brought to us. And again, we should remember that whether a Muslim, whether a Catholic, whether a Buddhist, whether a Jew, we all possess human life. And human life is sacred. We should respect it and we should value it. We should not accept, whether politically or religious, to be involved in any kind of movement which is against human life. We should come out strongly and tell everybody and the nation at large that human life is sacred. As Franciscans, and as a Franciscan in particular myself, I would like to encourage each one of us, especially the youths, to be instruments of peace. Let us be the peace we need to see in the world. Let us be the change we need to see in the world. Thank you so much, and be blessed.